Good morning, YouTube. This is Paul with U-Swags, and I wanted to bring you an early morning video log about a weight loss challenge our office is putting on. They're calling it the Biggest Loser Office Weight Loss Challenge. And I wanted to give you some of the details of what we're doing behind it and how I plan to do it and try and stay on track with my diet plan. First, the rules are everyone's going to put $20 in the pots. I think we have 9 people doing it, so there'll be $180 in the pot initially. We're going to have an initial weigh-in this morning. Every Tuesday we weigh in. If you have gained a half a pound of weight or more, you have to put $5 in the pot. If you lose weight, you get a raffle ticket, and you also get a raffle ticket at the initial buy-in, or the initial weigh-in, excuse me. And I'll explain more about the raffle here in a minute. But every week, it's either you pay $5 to the pot if you gain weight, or you lose weight and you get a raffle ticket. At the end of the contest, who's ever lost the most weight by percentage of body weight wins half the pot. The other half the pot everyone throws the raffle tickets into, and it's raffled off and they get the other half of the pot. We were also fortunate enough for our company to put up $750 for us to possibly win. The first place winner is going to receive $500. The second place winner will receive $250. None of that money will go towards the raffle. So I think the whole pot, there'll be about for the winner. The winner should win at least $600, maybe even upwards of $700, depending on how much money's put in the pot. There are a few rules on the contest, like you can't take any prescription medications, you can't have any surgeries or have a lap band or anything like that, just to try and keep any unfair advantages. Also, at any point in time, if you feel like you're just not going to do it, you're going to end up paying $5 every week. We're going to allow you to buy out for $15, buy out of the pot, and so that'll also help increase it. But I think it's a good idea to try and help encourage weight loss. Putting in the $750 will actually probably help encourage a few more people to stay on track, since there'll be more than just a couple $100 at risk of winning. But as far as for me, I know you all can tell I'm kind of a bigger guy. I haven't always been this big. Back in college, I'm about 5'9". Back in college, I weighed about 180 pounds for most of my college. And, to me, that's, a good weight to be at. I was a little chubby, but, it wasn't like anything. I didn't work out that often and that kind of thing. When I did work out, I did work out for about 6 months in college, and I lost about 10 pounds and got good and cut, and I was about 170. That's the lowest I ever remember being since, I hit my growth spurt in high school and got to my height I am now. But the biggest I've ever been was probably 240 pounds. I hit that almost a year ago, back in the fall, around August, September-ish. And at that point, I went on the MyFitnessPal diet, just calorie counting diet. I used the MyFitnessPal app on my iPhone, counted my calories every day for like a month and a half, and I lost 25 pounds. I got kind of bored on it. I got kind of, I just stopped logging on my food, and so I'd get a little careless and a little reckless. I started gaining a little more weight, back on it, and then once I start gaining weight and start cheating on my diet a little bit, it just kind of snowballs for me. And I ended up gaining probably about 5-10 pounds back within the next month or so, and then I slowly gained weight, and then Thanksgiving came and Christmas came, and I kind of just said, oh, I'll just take a little break. I actually did a couple months ago. I ordered the Nutrisystem Diet, where it's just a bunch of pre-packaged food. It's very convenient. It's a good diet. You're sent a big box of food. You get about 70% of the food that you're going to eat for an entire month in a box. and everything's there for you packaged. And you can just grab it and go. You don't have to worry about refrigerators, freezers, if you just do the basic foods, which is the plan that I did. So I mean, I did lose weight on it. I lost about 10 pounds in 3 weeks, and I went from about 230 pounds down to about 220. But the problem I had with that diet was, you know, you eat 2 desserts a day, and so I do have a sweet tooth, and if I'm going to be eating sweets, I do have a sweet tooth, and if I do eat sweets, it's something that I have to eat in very, very moderation, or I'm going to want more and more of it. So when I was on that diet, eating cookies and stuff like that, and chocolate chip muffins and this and that all the time, I quickly lost my concentration on that plan and was able to ruin it for myself. But right now, I'm going to weigh in today. I'm probably going to weigh in about 225 pounds, maybe a little bit more, because I'm going to weigh in with my clothes on, and that always adds, you know, 3 or 4 pounds to it.
Yes, sir.
What's the pot?
It's getting big, man.
So we will see what the weigh-in is. My goal for this plan, or for this contest, is to lose about, I'd like to get down around 200 pounds just in the next 2 months. I think I can do it. You know, the hardest part of this for me is just to stay focused and stay concentrated on losing the weight. I get bored, and I get bored with the food I'm eating. So I guess my diet plan is going to be as this. I'm going to start off, I do have some Nutrisystem food left over since when I got off that diet. I probably have at least 10 days, maybe 2 weeks worth of food left, mostly lunch and dinners and the snacks and stuff. So I'm probably going to eat eggs every morning, cook some egg whites and some vegetables in them every morning. That's, you know, going to be like 100 to 150 calorie breakfast. That'll fill me up pretty good. I'm going to be drinking about 64 ounces of water, or a half gallon of water every day. Drinking lots of water is a good way to help your body flush your system out a little bit. It's also a good way to get your butt up off your seat and go pee every 20 minutes. And so when I'm at work, you know, it keeps me active as opposed to sitting in front of my desk and at my computer doing nothing, not doing anything good for my body there. So on top of that, I think the first 10 days, you know, 2 weeks will be the Nutrisystem, however long that lasts. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately switch to the juicer diet. If you've ever seen the movie Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, it's a diet based on that, where I'm just going to be juicing vegetables and fruit for 10 days. I did this before about 2 years ago, and I lost 15 pounds in 10 days doing this. It's different. It's really, really hard to do. I felt a lot better when I did it, but it's just, you know, I wasn't hungry all the time, because, you know, whenever you're hungry, you just drink the juice. But it was just, you know, you're not eating the proteins, you're not getting all the nutrients that you're normally used to. I mean, I did feel good, but I definitely craved food at that point. So after that diet, I think my next step will be, I'm going to kind of do the MyFitness app diet, but I want to do it kind of in 2 phases just to keep myself interested. I want to start off with eating mostly whole foods, whole grains, fruits and vegetables whole, which is kind of like the logical step to take off of the juicer diet. And the best way to kind of acclimate your body back to normal food is just, you know, eating lots of whole foods and pure foods, and not have anything processed. So that's what I'm going to do. And after that, I'm probably going to do that, shoot for about 10 days on that as well. And after that, I think I just need to stay on a calorie counting diet, but I really need to encourage myself to cook more often. I do like to cook. I would say I'm a fairly decent cook. Everyone that I cook for likes my food, so it's one of those things I think I want to try and experiment with a lot of low-calorie, high-flavor, light meals like fish and vegetables and chicken breasts and salads and stuff like that. Just you know, eat simple proteins with lots of vegetables and things of that nature. And hopefully I can coast through the rest of the diet. If you guys have any suggestions for me, anything I might be able to try after the first couple phases that I'm going to do, I would love to hear them. I'm going to need some help on this. I think after the first month, the 6 weeks, it's going to really start to take a toll on me, and I'm going to probably be craving a lot of different things and a lot of food. So if y'all do have any good suggestions, anything that's worked for you, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear them. But we're going to see how this works, and hopefully here in the next couple months I'm going to be down about 200 pounds. That's the goal. That'll be about a little over 10% of my body weight, 12% of my body weight, if I'm coming in at 225 pounds. So I'll give you an update, let you know how it's going here in the next couple of days. I'm sure I'll be going strong, and next week or so I'll do another update on my weight and see what the status is. But guys, if you like this video, I would appreciate a like, a comment below. Let me know what you thought about it, and subscribe to my channel. I would love it. Thank you. Goodbye.